Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn no way anticipated having to eclipse himself with bad news. Still, revealing Sheila on his marriage day to Steffy was just transcended by another stunner hanging his treasured marriage. Steffy believes she can't take it. Hearing about Finn's son was nothing she ever anticipated. She can, but she needs time to digest all this cleaner, with a pained process having just been burned. Countermanding mentally is what Steffy will be forced to do next. A mind-deadening connection has been revealed because Sheila is Finn's natural mama, and Luna is his son. Sheila is further than Steffy's mama-in-law, she's Luna's grandmother. The nipping coexisting music is scored, with performing response shots from Wood and Novlin. Cutting back to Sheila's discussion at Il Giardino with Finn's consanguineous aunt, Poppy, is instructional. There stood Finn's original mama and the woman he sired a child with, meaning that Poppy would have quite a response shot of her own. Poppy had no idea that her probative and cordial discussion with Sheila was planting plot seeds. Naturally, Sheila is going to be fiercely defensive of her blood, like Poppy. Along with the below, Sheila and Poppy will be confederated against Steffy. Sheila backed off Finn, but now has a new angle to be in touch with him laterally. Poppy has no musketeers. But Sheila should prove to be one that she values. Together, this mama and grandmother tandem should produce a different dimensional approach to family issues in Finn and Steffy's world. Sheila and Poppy are aligned against Steffy. But they're also two people who'll be together on Lee's mega-hit list. We can formally hear the commiseration, with Sheila understanding Poppy's position. She's formerly taken numerous of the same successes as Poppy in recent times, but Lee will snappily see that Luna's grandmother and Mama Brace are cut from the same depraved cloth. Finn will have to manage his woman's natural response to all that's been dropped on her in this plot. But the great game changer will come when Luna's living position is learned. Finn dropped a lemon on his woman. And revealed that Luna is actually his son, not his bastard. Steffy has to make a tough decision now that will affect the future of her marriage. Can she really forgive Luna for what she did last time? That's what's coming up this week on Bold. Keep reading for all the details. Steffy Forrester is tough as nails, but she's still rattled by her near-death experience last time. Bold and beautiful observers were frightened when Luna lost her marbles and abducted Finn's woman. And held her hostage in a pen. Luna Nozawa's original plan was to leave Steffy there to be killed by the structure obliteration, but B&B spoilers confirm Finn came to the deliverance in the nick of time. Lately Shin disregarded about the heroic event, and Steffy praised her hubby for saving her life. Finn dropped a lemon on his woman. On the Bold and the Beautiful, and confessed that when he was a teen he'd an affair with his Aunt Poppy and his kinsman Luna is actually his son. Steffy knows deep down that Finn wouldn't turn his reverse on his worried kinsman now that he knows she's actually his son. He's a good man, she can't denounce Finn for that. The only way Finn and Steffy will be suitable to move forward is if she bites the pellet and forgives Luna Nozawa for torturing her and trying to kill her. If Steffy doesn't give Luna alternate shot and orders Dr. Finn to cut all ties like she did his birth mama Sheila Carter, it could spell divorce. Finn told Steffy that Luna is his son. That association that he'd at 18 with his consanguineous aunt redounded in an endless bond, Luna, who has killed 2 people and nearly killed a third, Steffy. The last time that Steffy and Luna were face to face, Luna had her cured in a pen, staying for the structure that they were in to be demolished. If Finn hadn't demurred down the door and set up his woman, she'd probably be dead. The couple has spent the last many months thanking their lucky stars to still be together and believing that their relationship can survive anything, but can it really? Once the verity was out, and Finn tearfully told Steffy the verity, to say that she was affrighted is an understatement. When Finn told her many times ago that Sheila was his natural mama, Steffy was deep in her passions, but it looked like there was stopgap that they would pull through effects together. This situation looks different right off the club. It's hard to imagine a path forward for Finn and Steffy. Luna completely intended to kill Steffy, the woman who's now her mammy. Finn insists that their family comes first before anyone differently, but it seems doubtful that he's going to turn his reverse on Luna. He has formerly raised remorse about not being a father to her from day one, allowing that if he'd been involved her path might have been different. Rather, Poppy, as a single mama, raised a periodical killer. Steffy surely has a playbook, so anticipating her coming moves may actually be enough readily. After talking to Finn, her first stop will be to see her parents, Ridge and Taylor, to fill them in on this new development. Just history, they were praising her for facing adversity and not running from it. Moment may be a different story altogether. Steffy is also likely to talk to Liam enough snappily. They partake a child and a lot of history. A reunion for these two will probably be in the cards if Steffy and Finn do split. Despite her family saying she faces adversity, she generally does take off to regroup first, so a trip to Europe with her kiddies for a while is likely to be. What do you suppose the future holds for Steffy? Will she and Finn get through this with their marriage complete? Steffy may have 6 words for Luna in a stepdaughter showdown. Let's talk about the drama that's brewing and the warning that Steffy might have for Luna. Steffy obviously flipped out over Finn's rearmost disclosure, but she's decided to stand by her hubby, despite the Luna maternity news. Of course, Steffy is missing pivotal information since she doesn't know Luna is on house arrest at Bill's place. That's not the same as Luna being locked up tight in a captivity installation, so you can go Steffy will lose it each over again when she gets updates on this transfer. Steffy will have a huge problem with Luna's lavish living arrangements, considering her horrible crimes. It's doubtful that Steffy will trust that ankle examiner to keep Luna's trouble contained. With that in mind, Steffy may march herself over to the Spencer manse to lay down the law with Luna. Naturally, Steffy will have some harsh words for Bill as well. This house arrest situation wouldn't have been possible without the strings Bill pulled, so Steffy will put him on full blast. Still, we want to concentrate on Luna for a moment since Steffy will have some effects to get off her casket. Steffy may run down the list of all the terrible effects Luna's done, including the fatal issues she caused and Steffy's hostage mess. We know Steffy was traumatized after spending all that time trapped in Luna's pen. Luna would have let Steffy corrupt in that structure if Finn hadn't showed up to save the day. Steffy will inescapably rip into Luna over everything she went through and make it clear that she'll no way forgive her for it. Luna will surely try to apologize, but Steffy might tell her not to bother since it wouldn't do any good. This maternity stunner may leave Luna hopeful about reconnecting with Finn on a deeper position and having a real family she can bond with. Steffy wouldn't want Luna allowing anything has changed, which brings us to those 6 words she could fluently utter: stay down from my family ever. Since Steffy views Luna as someone who's just as crazy and dangerous as Sheila, she'll presumably suppose her stepdaughter deserves the same warning as her mama-in-law. Steffy wouldn't want Luna to indeed suppose about getting close to the people she cares about if Luna escapes or ever scores her freedom. Luna will face Steffy's wrath sooner or laterly, so we'll bring you more prognostications on their tense reunion. It looks like this week is going to be a fast bone. For our favorite members of the Forrester, Logan and Spencer heritage families on the Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy is eventually going to learn the verity about Luna's maternity. And let's just say that she's going to be none too pleased when she hears about the verity. Remy is going to put 2 and 2 together about who Luna really is. That same day Finn and Steffy are going to feel like their world is about to flip upside down and in the worst way possible. Cleric tries to stop Sheila from snooping and getting hung up with Finn and Hayes again, because that's the last thing anyone needs right now. Ridge is agitated to recapture his company as the Forrester fragrance line launches. He feels like this is the morning of commodity new for him. But whether or not Brooke Logan feels the same way remains to be seen. Daphne uses Carter's guilt to her advantage, while a frustrated Finn is trying to get an explanation. Also, Steffy's news jewels Taylor to the core. This is going to be one week you wouldn't want to miss.